Norman, dressing up, mate.
Yeah, mate. Came back from the races. Had a big day on the drink. Looking sharp, act messy. That's how it works.
Well, on the races, who are you disappointed in, and who surprised you the most in the Melbourne Cup?
To be honest, I wasn't really disappointed with many horses this year. Who surprised me? Probably the horse who ran second. I think he was paying like $61. Didn't even think anything of the horse. But yeah, happy with Gold Trip, and we all backed him.
Yeah, 100%. Start with the favourite, the Val Legend. Ran a good race. Didn't exceed really his expectations, but it's never ran above 2,600 metres, so that's what people could understand there. Gold Trip, as soon as it hit the straight, you knew it was home. It was flying. And I was pretty disappointed with Montefilia and Duais. They're good horses, but didn't show their abilities.
Hi boys, Rugby League World Cup quarterfinals. We've got Samoa and Tonga, and we've spoken about them at length. Who do you guys think wins, and why? Adrian, start with you.
Boys, this is what we've all wanted. Samoa v Tonga. I love them both. I love my Samoans, I love my Tongans. This is a match we've all been waiting for. What a game it's going to be.
I think it's going to be like a really aggressive game. And honestly, they're just going to take it out of each other and respect to both teams. Whoever comes up top, comes up top. But I wish they were versing in the semis or the finals, like if it wasn't to ever happen. But honestly, I reckon this could be the match of the World Cup. What's your thoughts, Norman?
Yeah, it'll be match of the World Cup. Apart from the final, if we get a really good final, it'll be incredible. If not, it's gonna be crazy. I'm backing Samoa. They're not the favourites. They're like $2.60, so it's a bit surprising. I feel like they've got it in them. I feel like they're peaking at the right time.
Yeah. I feel like if I had to say a team, obviously both good teams, but I'd go Samoa too. And if Samoa you do win, boys, where are we heading?
Samoa wins, you can catch us at Liverpool.
We'll be there.
That's where all the Samoans like to celebrate after a big win, so we'll be there.
All right, the Lebos in the household.
Yes.
You bunch of Lebos. Love Lebos, by the way. Are Lebanon contenders, boys?
Probably not. For the first half hour, realistically, should be good. But Australia, the best team, like by far. That's why Lebanon's paying like $80. But so proud of the home nation. Really, like, just a great effort. It's really disappointing that they face Australia in the quarterfinals. I mean, they could have had slightly easier opponents, with all due respect. Even like Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Tonga, they're all going to be tough. And we probably might lose 2 or 3, but at least it'll be a closer matchup. I'd much rather that. But it is what it is. And I'm proud of the Cedars, and hopefully they give it a big crack.
100%. I think they definitely we've definitely surprised a lot of people. No one thought would even make the finals. And I think a lot of class players have come through and shined heaps. Yeah. And I think in the next World Cup could be even better. I think it's unlucky, like you said, we're versing Australia. Yeah. But there are good signs for the future for Lebanon.
Yeah, I think Lebanon has earned a lot of people's respect this World Cup. They've showed really good signs, and I think a lot of players have played out of their skin for them, and hopefully they obviously get an opportunity next year in their.
All right, boys, FIFA World Cup. Who's going to win and who's going to be top goal scorer?
Brazil's going to win, easily. They've got the best team. And Neymar, top goal scorer.
Josh?
I'm going with Portugal. Portugal to win the World Cup. And the only one I can go with, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Leading goal scorer.
I'm going France to go back-to-back, and I think Vinicius Jr. will be top goal scorer.
Boys, Cricket World Cup, there was a shock loss. What happened?
Yeah, it was shocking.
Yeah, 2 shock losses. I mean, England, they just crumbled to Ireland, and Ireland aren't even known for being a cricketing nation, so that was quite incredible. And then the Indians, they lost to South Africa. I didn't see that coming. I think India, I thought they would win the comp, to be honest. I probably got New Zealand above them now, but it's still pretty close. But South Africa, that was an incredible win. One of their players picked up 4 wickets and included the top 3. He was our player of the week, so check that out on the Instagram. But yeah, shock loss.
Can Australia still make the finals, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think, look, Australia, we're always going to be a gun side in every format of cricket, but I just feel like T20, it's not where we shine. Like, Test cricket is what we're the best at. And I think, one-day cricket, we're also very, very good. But I don't think they're going to win. Too inconsistent.
Yeah, honestly, but I think it's very disappointing being, you know, it's a home World Cup.
We won the last one.
Won the last one, that's right. And yeah, it's a bit disappointing, and I reckon we need to make the finals at least.
The Women's Rugby League World Cup, Australia, short price favourites, rightly so. Can anyone upset the Aussies?
Certainly not Australia's one.
Yeah, definitely not. I think Australia's got it in the bag.
There you go. Guys, the NBA started, and the Lakers, they haven't really started. I mean, 1-5 after the first 6 games. Like, to only win 1 game from 6. I just feel like if LeBron James is in your team, surely that's enough to win more than 1 game out of the first 6. Thoughts?
Yeah, it just doesn't help when you got a bunch of donkeys around him. That's a problem. You got Russell Westbrook. Actually, to be fair, Davis is putting in a good shift. Expect more from Patrick Beverley. LeBron is playing out of his skin. You got to give him that, but he really needs some help from the other boys.
I want to counter that. I think LeBron's not playing. He's not playing at his best. I think the last game they played, there was about 40 seconds left on the clock, and they're winning by 3 points. And he's going for a 3-point shot. You know, about half court. Not trying to control the game. You know, you need to get the wins. And next play, they conceded, then comes through the Westbrook and he misses. And all we hear about is Westbrook missing. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I know it's not, obviously we can't like talk about LeBron being, you know, it's his fault. But if the team's not gelling together, the team's not going to do well, in my opinion.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, LeBron, he's a star player. He's obviously one of the greatest. Probably might go down as the greatest of all time. We don't know yet. But, I mean, you don't need to be the star every single match. Simple. Team first mentality. Maybe they'll win more games.
Yeah.
But I think he has to be when he's got a team like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think they're as dog shit as... I don't know. I don't feel like they're the worst.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, honestly. Yeah.
Well, when he comes off...
I mean, what would this do for LeBron James' legacy?
Bro, honestly, like when he comes off and AD comes off,
Yeah, they got nothing.
they got nothing.
I feel like they don't have young talent like Warriors have, like Celtics have, like
Yeah.
you know, all these teams that have players coming through, and then the Lakers are the only team living in the past.
Yeah.
Like they have gun players, but you know, when we need that strike off the bench like Warriors had last year with Jordan Poole, Warriors do not have, Lakers do not have this. So
Netball Australia, they're in a massive hole. Obviously, the sponsorship deal, $15 million, and now it's been stripped because, you know, they didn't want to wear the sponsor on the jersey because of things that have happened in the past, which probably should have been cleared up prior to the sponsor being, you know, signing the contract. What do they do? What did Netball Australia do here? I mean, it's very tough. It's tough on the girls. It's tough on the sport and everyone back in the sport. Netball is a great sport, and a lot of girls in Australia grow up playing netball and want to be like a star netball player like all the girls in the Diamond team. So it's really sad. I'm not sure what needs to happen. What do you guys think? Adrian, start one, bench one, drop one. William Kennedy, Scott Drinkwater, Kalen Ponga.
Start Ponga, drop Kennedy, and bench Drinkwater.
Norman, start one, bench one, and cut one.
Yep.
Jerome Luai, Mitchell Moses, Matt Burton.
Start Matt Burton, bench Mitchell Moses, drop Jerome Luai. I'm only saying that because Jerome's at his best when he's with Cleary, and I feel like the other two can shine without him.
Alright, start one, drop one, bench one. Daniel Tupou, Alex Johnson, Brian To'o.
Start To'o, bench Johnson,
Come
cut
out of here,
Tupou.
bro.
Get out of here, Tupou. Get out of here.
Josh, start one, bench one, cut one. Tarpany, Tino, Regan Campbell-Gillard.
Start Tarpany, bench Tino, cut Gillard.
Norman, who's your best pick out of these three, fullback edition? Tommy Turbo, Trell Mitt, and James Sesko.
If I'm going for a whole season, I want Teddy. If I'm going for one game, like best game, Tommy Turbo. And if I'm going for that X-Factor play, Trell Mitt.
Very cool.
Samoa versus Tonga this weekend. And look, the best thing about these two sides facing off is that the fans love both countries. There's no beef. There's a strong rivalry. And obviously, you know, they're passionate fans and they want their country to win, but they love each other. Like, Samoa scores, Tongan fans celebrating too. Like, it's just crazy. The mutual respect for both nations, and if one team gets kicked out, best belief they'll be supporting the team they just lost to.
Yeah.
Incredible.
We love you guys.